evening and once again, welcome to Thai PBS English News Service. I'm Subajon Klin Suwan. His Majesty the King granted an audience to the Prime Minister along with the National Development and Water Resources Management Committee members to report on this year's water management plans. His Majesty told the Prime Minister that forestation and punishing corrupt authorities are some of the best ways to prevent floods in the long term.
อันนี้ก็จะต้องหาวิธีที่จะป้องกันมิให้มีการทำลายแล้วก็ให้มีการลงโทษหนักเพื่อที่จะไม่ให้ถูกทำลาย
His Majesty the King told the Prime Minister and members of the Strategic Committee for Reconstruction and Future Development, or GYO, and members of the Water Resources Management Committee, or GYNO, that greedy state officials who allow deforestation in exchange for money should be severely punished. His Majesty also said planting trees will not only help ease the flood situation, but also prevent landslides. Fast-growing plants and standing timber are both essential. His Majesty, who is still in Sirirat Hospital, told Prime Minister Eng.News that the whole concept of flood prevention is to let masses of water flow continuously rather than coming all at once, like late last year. PM Eng.News told the press before meeting the King that she will present her government's short-term and long-term solutions for the floods, scientific facts about this year's climate, and how to protect industrial and residential areas across the country. Industry Minister Momrachwong Borawat Sodiwat said today that almost all the Japanese companies polled recently confirmed that they would stay in the country and, what's more, will increase investment in Thailand.
While many Japanese investors appear to remain positive about their future in Thailand, the only risk factor that concerned them was the problem of political uncertainty. The industry minister said Japanese investors' confidence in the Thai economy had been gradually improving. Less than 5% of investors polled recently said they were even considering moving their production bases to other countries. The minister made the comment after meeting with the chairman of the Japan External Trade Organization, or JETRO, to discuss details of the planned trip to Japan by Prime Minister Eng.News. The Prime Minister's trip is aimed at reassuring Japanese investors that Thailand is still an attractive place for investment. The Thai PM will also provide information on the government's water management and flood prevention plans to Japanese investors and assure them that there will be no reoccurrence of last year's devastating floods. Additionally, the Board of Investment is also planning a roadshow and investment seminars in Tokyo on March the 7th and in Nagoya on March the 8th.
While the Myanmar government is pushing full speed ahead for national reconciliation, and as all eyes are on the April 1st by-election, NLD party leader Aung San Suu Kyi says there may still be factors which would get in the way of a fully peaceful and democratic Myanmar. Khun Nattha Gomanwatin spoke to the lady in an exclusive interview for Thai PBS.
I think it's, first of all, not knowing how to go about it, even with regard to those who really wish to bring about reform, and also the objection of those who are against reform. And then, of course, the most important issue is that of where the army stands, as I said earlier.
Do you think you can really trust the government at the moment?
The government is made up of many people. I do not know all of them, but I trust that the president really wants reform.
For more of that exclusive interview, please stay tuned for Tini Thai PBS coming up right after the English News Service. Moving on, the Parliament debate today did not only focus on amendment of the 2007 Constitution. The opposing sides of the House also attacked each other on other political issues, including the clampdown of protesters. The House Speaker had to call for a 5-minute recess today when Pheu Thai MP and core Red Shirt leader Jatuporn Phompan and Democrat Deputy Leader Suthep Theeksuban accused each other of being responsible for burning down buildings in the Ratchaprasong area and killing Red Shirt protesters in 2010. After the House came to order, other MPs from both sides exchanged their views on the proposed Constitution amendment. Many senators and opposition MPs remain worried that the Constitution amendment process will select members of the drafting committees who are politically biased. They are also afraid that former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra will return to Thailand without serving jail term or facing court cases held against him. Deputy Prime Minister Chalerm Yubamrung insists he will not interfere with the constitution drafters as charged by the opposition. Yet he admits there will be a reconciliation charter to bring back peace and reconciliation to Thailand, and along with that, an influential figure. The magic number of votes to reach for those who were for or against the amendments is 326 votes from MPs and senators supporting their side. Political analysts say that the ruling party will likely win the vote in Parliament. The debate is likely to end with a vote after midnight tonight. Red Shirt supporters are heading to their rally site in Khao Yai to show their stance against any form of dictatorship or possible coup d'etat, while the Minister of Defense, who believes the army will not stage a coup, today asked the Yellow Shirt protesters movement to obey the law. Air Chief Marshal Sukampon Suwanatat today announced on the news that the People's Alliance for Democracy, or the Yellow Shirt protesters, will be protesting against the amendment of the 2007 Constitution, saying that it's their rights to protest as long as their movement does not break the law. In 2008, the Yellow Shirt movement occupied both Government House and 2 airports. The PAD, as well as many academics, believe the current move by the government to amend the 2007 Constitution is to solely benefit one individual, and the PAD are likely to hold a further protest early next month on this matter. Meanwhile, Red Shirt supporters, or the members of the Democratic Front Against Dictatorship, will hold a rally at Khao Yai's Bonanza tomorrow to show their determination to stand against any form of dictatorship or possible coup d'etat. A number of Red Shirt movement supporters have been gathering at Parliament to support government MPs in amending the 2007 Constitution. Air Chief Marshal Sukampon says today he personally trusts the words of General Prayut Chan-o-cha that the army commander will not stage a coup d'etat. Police found the motorcycle, which is believed to be the vehicle the Iranian bombers used for transportation, which may provide links to more suspects related to the Sukhumvit 71 bomb case. The bomb squad and police forensic investigators are checking for possible clues on this black motorcycle, which was found left near the Dindang area. Closed circuit camera footage shows the February 14 bombers using this motorcycle, which has an Aung license plate. Officials revealed that Muhammad Hassai purchased this bike from an Aung resident, whom authorities are now questioning. In a related issue, Deputy Prime Minister Chalerm Yubamrung said that the Prime Minister is calling a security meeting this Monday to initiate a more holistic approach in capturing convicts in this country. And now moving on to trade, the Ministry of Commerce has discussed with the representatives of pork slaughterhouses, traders and butchers about reducing pork prices after the price of pork leaving the farm reduced recently. There have been complaints from consumers due to the increasing price of pork in the market, while the price of pigs leaving the farms has reduced from 50 baht per kilogram to 48 to 50 baht. The selling price of the processed meat is still high. Authorities at the Commerce Ministry have been attempting to tackle this problem. After meeting with Pork Traders and Butcher Association, Wachari Wimuktayon, Director General of the Department of Internal Trade, announced that there will be cooperation to lower the selling price of pork in line with the decreasing price of pork from the farm. The price of red pork at the fresh market is not to be higher than 100 baht per kilogram, while at supermarkets the meat is to be sold at no more than 105 baht per kilogram. The Ministry of Commerce will also launch a campaign to encourage consumers to eat more pork and increase sales by exporting pork. The price of pork is to be reviewed again in March. Earlier, the Ministry of Commerce announced prices for each region of the country. In central Thailand, the price is 100 to 105 baht per kilogram. In the northeastern region, it is 100 to 104 baht per kilogram. The south is 90 to 100 baht per kilogram. The northern provinces will be ranged between 110 to 115 baht per kilogram. However, it has been reported that pork is being widely sold at higher than the price defined by the Ministry of Commerce. Dr. Rungtip Chodnapalai talked to Surachai Sutitham, chairman of the Swine Raisers Association of Thailand, who said that swine breeders nowadays have increased production costs to cover, even though recently pork prices have been decreased. The association has now asked the government not to import pork from abroad and to let the prices settle according to the market.
So what would you like the government to do?
And the first ones, governments must focus on pork, import pork, export pork and
Right.
pig product. And the second, government must take care of feed and control the price, not expensive. And the third, the government does not to worry surveillance. Everything should follow market.
A high school boy in Kalasin province took a younger student for ransom as he needed money to repay his gambling debt, while another 16-year-old boy in Nakhon Pathom province was caught after robbing a bank. He said that he wanted the money to invest in video games. Golf, who is a 16-year-old boy, was caught after robbing 70,000 baht from a Thai military bank office in Bixi, Nakhon Pathom last month. Golf said that he wanted the money to invest in his video game business. During the robbery with a knife, the police on duty at the TMB approached him, so he took the policeman's gun, fired a shot, and made the escape. He was captured later today. Meanwhile, in the northeastern region, a Mathayom 6 boy in Kalasin province took a younger student from Mathayom 1 for ransom. He called the boy's parents for 40,000 baht in exchange for the boy's return. Police managed to bust the case, and the Mathayom 6 boy told officials he needed money to return his gambling debt, as the bookies were threatening his life as well. Latest figures show that 64% of high school students are directly involved with gambling in one way or another. More than half are football gambling. Only 1 of every 6 gamblers admit that they are addicted to gambling and need rehabilitation. And now we end tonight's news with something with a little snappy. Locals in Ayutthaya province found a crocodile in their paddy fields, believing the croc took up residence after the 2011 floods. This 2-meter-long crocodile was found in a pond within the rice farm of a local farmer in Ayutthaya province. Ropes, fish nets, and sticks were used to capture the reptile, which locals claim has been eating their chickens and dogs for the past 2 months. The owner of the farm says that he noticed remains of chickens and dogs but could not be bothered to report it to authorities, believing that monitor lizards were to blame for the carnage. That was until the farmer and the crocodile met face to face. Following the capture, the croc will be sent to a local zoo. Locals believe that the crocodile came with the floodwaters, which drowned most parts of Ayutthaya in 2011. And that brings us to the end of tonight's edition of Thai PBS English News Service. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again Monday night. Until then, enjoy your weekend. I'm Supacharan Kunsuwan. สวัสดีครับ